What's up, everybody? As always, I'm never ready, ever, but we're gonna get it in because Dev's on my tablet, so we're gonna get her in. We're gonna get it in, Dev. We're gonna get it in. So if you hear something in the background, it's Dev. But let me get this live done. Let me get this live done. What's good, y'all? Come on in, come on in. Like to give thanks to the following podcast: Fantasy Football Headliners, Chat Sports, Fantasy Couch, Fantasy Football Advice, Fantasy Football Counselor, Fantasy Football Today, Fantasy Pros, John Lawson for betting, Pat Mayo Show, The Fantasy Doctor, and Ian Cameron for betting. Also, make sure you add those people on podcasts. If not, you'll get their information somewhere in my start and sit video. Fantasy Football Addiction, All Sports 24/7, 365 days on YouTube. Sports Mafia, Gridiron Fan Zone, and 32 NFL Team Warzone, all on Facebook. Please add them. Yesterday we did pretty good. Went with the Saints, went with the Bucks, went with the Dolphins, and the only one I got wrong yesterday is Niners against the Cards, which helps my Bears. What you doing, Dev? What you doing? What am I looking at? Let's go with the Bears versus the Jags. Uh, James Robinson rested all week in practice. I'm starting Cole Clement. Start Allen Robinson. Jags allowed the second most fantasy football points to running back, so you definitely going to start Montgomery. In fantasy, he is a RB2 overall last month in the season. Jags allowed 23 fantasy football points a game. Watch for practice. Bears are ninth best defense versus the run, so that's going to be hard. I can tell him mentally. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I'm starting Allen Robinson, and I'm going to start Darnell Mooney. I call him Big Money Banks. Sit all Jags wide receivers. I mean, Gardner Minshew is coming late into the playoffs or into the season, so he's got a little bit of rust under him. I wouldn't have even brought Minshew back. Just this is difficult times. So that's that. Bears going to dominate. Then you got the Colts versus Steelers. Start Jonathan Taylor. Sit all Steelers running backs because James Conner, he's kind of banged up. Why further injure your starting player, your starting running back? I mean, it don't make no sense. The Steelers are already in the playoffs, so why not just sit a lot of the starters? Maybe get their juice flowing so they won't be too rusty when the first playoff game comes. I don't know. But I got the Colts. And then, again, your girl does it old fashioned. Old fashioned. You got the Bengals versus Texans. I'm taking the Bengals. Texans allowed 26 fantasy football points to running backs. So, start Gio Bernard. I mean, he's been doing pretty good the last couple weeks. Start David Johnson. Bengals allow 17 fantasy football points a game. T. Higgins and Boyd start. Start Brandon Cooks and Kiki QT. Texans allow the ninth most fantasy football points to running backs. Their rushing defense is 29. So Bernard should have a good game, and I think Mixon's out for the season. Who knows? We got the Browns against the Jets. Hopefully the Jets pull off a Rams upset again. Oh, yeah. Hold on there, Nicole. Hold on. Let me get this done. I'm on with the Jets. You gonna start Chubb and Hunt? Huh? Hunt is 40% of the touches. Flex or running back 2. Start. No, I think Laundry's out, so Higgins, flex PPR league. Start Jamison Crowder because there's nobody else except for Frank Gore for the Jets. Start Austin Hooper. Jets allowed the 6 most fantasy football points to wide receivers. I can tell you what, Nicole. I didn't see Dev do anything. Real life keeps on going on. Atlanta versus Chiefs. I got the Chiefs. Sit all Atlanta's running backs. Start Le'Veon Bell. Start Hayden Hurst. Start Calvin Ridley. Start Russell Gage. If Jones isn't playing, which he's not. Start Hill. Start Sammy Watkins as wide receiver 3. Atlanta allows 10th most fantasy football points to running backs. Giants versus Ravens. I'm hoping the Giants win, but I gotta go with the Ravens. Start Wayne Goldman in the flex. Start DK Dobbins. Sit all Giants wide receivers. Start Marcus Brown. Start Evan Ingram. Start Mark Andrews. I do have that Marcus Brown is questionable. Giants allow the eighth most fantasy football points to running back, so J.K. Dobbins should have a good day. I mean, it's not going to be like Kamara with the 6 touchdowns. It's just harsh this year in fantasy football. I've said this time and time again. IDP is hard. PPR, half, full, standard, dynasty, super bet. It's all hard. Huh? What'd you say, Dev? Hi, Dev. I'm on my YouTube podcast live right now. Say hi, Dev. Say hi, Dev. See? We're live. We are live, Dev. We are live. Panthers versus Redskins. Terry McLaurin is out. That means start up J.K. McKissick. That's who I start. Alex Smith ain't playing, so I'm going with the Panthers and Teddy Bridgewater. Man, always been a Teddy Bridgewater fan, always will be, even when he played for the Vikings. Start Mike Davis, flex start DJ McKissick. Panthers allowed just under 20 fantasy football points. McLaurin did not practice and is out. DJ Moore, Curtis Samuel, and all start, and Robbie Anderson sit. Ian Thomas sit and start Logan Thomas. Yes, sir. What are you doing, Dev? Yeah, I'm almost done. Let's see. We got the Broncos versus Chargers. I got the Chargers. Start Melvin Gordon. I just picked him up because I had to get rid of Kalen Blasio, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube. All right, hold on. It's what am I under? Fantasy Football Girls Advice on YouTube. Add me, Dev. Add me. Let's go. This Broncos Chargers. I picked up Melvin Gordon. Chargers allow 18 fantasy football points to running backs. Philip Lindsay is on IR. Start Austin Eckler. Start Chris Carson. Start Tim Patrick. I'm saying start him. Start Mike Williams because Keenan Allen is out. And Joey Bosa has a concussion, so he's out too. but I'm still going Chargers. Come on. Eagles versus Cowboys. Let's fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly, Dev. Eagles versus Cowgirls. I got the Eagles. Start Miles Sanders. Cowgirls allowed the 6 most basic football points to running backs. Zeke was limited in practice, but I heard he's starting. But Tony Pollard's doing a lot better than him, so why even put him out there? I don't know. The Cowgirls allowed the 4th most fantasy football points to wide receivers, so Mike Williams should have a good day. Rams versus Seattle. I'm going with the Rams because I think they come back and destroy Seattle because they lost against the goofy Jets. Seattle allows the 18 fantasy football points to running backs. Sit Tyler Higbee and sit Levert. DK Metcalf might have Ramsey, but then he might go to Lockett. So you never know. You never know. Rams lead the NFL in total defense. Seattle allows the 19th most fantasy football points to running backs. Seattle allows the most fantasy football points to wide receivers. So Mike Williams should have a great day. Yeah, good job. That was a good call, huh, Deb? Titans versus Packers. I hope they end in a tie because I being from the AFC South and the NFC North, I don't like them. Yeah, Titans and Packers suck, huh, Dev? Woohoo! Bills versus Patriots. I got the Bills. Sit all Bills running backs. You know what? Go ahead and start Singletary. Sit all Pats running backs. Bills wide receiver Gabriel Davis. You might be able to play him. Pats to cover the number. Start Diggs. Start Beasley. Sit all Patriots wide receiver and Dawson Knox. Go ahead and start him. That's it for today from my co-host Dev the Dude. I'm a Cleveland Brown fan in Cleveland, Ohio. That's my co-host right there. That's Dev. Say hi, Dev. Say hi, Dev. I said say hi, Dev. We live. You my co-host. He says hi, y'all. But that's it for Dev and me in the Fantasy Football Frenzy Week 16 podcast. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay safe. Peace. Yeah, we were live, Dev.